Welcome in to the Ghost Show. Today I'm going to tell you guys a pretty creepy story, so let's go. On one warm summer evening in the heart of Iowa, as the sun dipped below, casting long golden shadows over the cornfields, something crazy happened. The wind whispered through the rows of corn, carrying with it an eerie hum that seemed to reverberate through the earth itself. Emma, a young woman in her late 20s, was walking down the dusty path between the tall green corn stalks. Lost in thought, she worked at the local diner in town. She lived a simple life and dreamed of more than the small town that she called home. She wanted to make something of herself, did this Emma. Her heart longed for adventure, something beyond the endless fields of corn, miles and miles and miles and miles and miles, in the quiet routine of rural life. As she walked, she felt it before she saw it. I'll say that again. She felt it before she saw it. The air was different, electric, almost charged. She stopped in her tracks, looking up, her breath catching in her throat. The sky was no longer just a fading shade of blue. A silver gleam flickered across it. She squinted, thinking it was just a plane. Speaking of a plane, I hear a plane right now. Guys, comment down below and let me know what you think so far. But then it swooped down with an unimaginable lightning bolt speed never seen before in a million years. Its shape unlike anything that she'd ever seen in her lifetime. It was a huge, glowing, disc-shaped figure hovered above the cornfield. Just hovering. Its lights blinking and pulsing in a rhythmic pattern. Boop, 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 boop. Boo-boo. Emma gasped, her heart pounding out of her chest as she instinctively ducked behind the tallest corn stalk she could find to hide herself from the creatures. She wasn't sure why. Fear, maybe curiosity, or maybe, just the overwhelming sense that her life was about to be over and or change forever. And then there was a soft, almost inaudible sound. The ship descended towards the ground slowly, but clearly. Its lights casting an internal and ethereal glow on the rows of corn below. From its underside, a hatch opened on the aircraft, and a figure stepped out. Emma's breath caught again. The figure was tall, about 6 feet, dressed in a sleek, dark suit with glowing symbols running down the sleeves of it. His eyes piercing and silver-toned, locked onto hers as if he'd been waiting for the exact moment for this to occur. She didn't know what to do, guys. Now, what would you guys do if you were in this situation? Comment down below and let me know. Let's get a little bit of form going in the chat, okay, guys? Let me know what you guys would do in this moment. But she didn't know what to do. Should she run? At that point, would you guys run? Should she scream? But something in its gaze, calm and steady, kept Emma right exactly where she was in place. She couldn't tear away from it. She couldn't do it. And then it spoke. I mean you no harm, Emma. The man spoke, his voice deep but smooth and silky. A strange resonance, too, as though it came from very far away. Emma blinked, her mind scrambling to process what was happening. "Who are you?" she asked. She whispered Her voice was very shaky. He took a step forward towards her, the ground barely making a sound beneath his boots. My name is Kalen. I come from a distant world, a place far beyond the stars that you can see on a clear, pitch-black night. For a moment, just a moment, there was silence. The corn swaying gently in the breeze. Emma's mind raced, trying to make sense of the impossible. This wasn't just some wild-ass story, guys. He was real. This thing was real. The ship was real. Being in the cornfield was real. Everything was real about what was going on here. But why here, she asked, still unsure of what to think or even feel. Kalen's eyes softened. I was searching for someone or something. I didn't know what, but I've come to realize that this place and this field is where I was meant to be, said the alien. Emma took a tentative step forward. You're looking for something? ? He nodded slowly. Yes, Emma, I believe I have found it. Before she could say anything else, another figure came out of the ship, believe it or not. This time it was a woman, just as tall, 6 feet tall exactly, with dark, shimmering hair and bright blue eyes that she have. The woman smiled very warmly at Emma. Don't be afraid of us, okay? We seek only understanding and peace. Emma's heart raced again as she looked between the two of them. What do you want from us? Emma said. What do you want from me? Kalen took a breath. Kalen took a breath. His expression now softening, the alien male. Your world is beautiful, he said. We've watched it for millennia, but we've been searching for something deeper, something lost. Emma didn't understand what the heck he was talking about, but she felt a pull towards him, something deep inside her stirring. I don't know what you're talking about, but I feel like I've been waiting for you. For a long moment, Kalen said nothing at this point. He just gazed at her, a quiet intensity in his eyes, as if though seeing something that no one else could. Then, as if understanding the unspoken connection, he stepped closer, his presence now comforting, according to him. I know, he said softly. I felt it too. From the moment I saw you. Time seemed to stand still as they stood there together in the cornfield, two strangers drawn together by fate. It was like the universe itself had conspired them to this moment. What happens now? Emma asked, her voice barely a whisper. The anticipation between them electric. Kalen extended his hand over. I've come to offer you a choice. You can return to your life, to your world, or you can come with us. See what lies beyond the stars. Experience a love that transcends space and time. Emma hesitated. Her life was simple, predictable even, but this felt like something she couldn't ignore. Something that had been meant for her only. She looked into her silver eyes, her heart thudding in her chest. What if I chose you? Choose this. Kalen's lip curved into a gentle smile, and for the first time Emma felt a warmth, connection unlike anything she'd ever experienced. Then you'll never be alone again. Without another word, Emma took his hand, and in that moment, the world around her seemed to shift. The cornfield, the sky, even the earth beneath her felt like they were no longer the same anymore. As the spaceship hummed to life, lifting off of the ground, Emma knew she had made the right choice. She wasn't just leaving behind the life that she knew. She was stepping into something far greater in her mind. Something extraordinary. As they soared into the night sky, hand in hand, Emma and Kaylin shared a kiss together. One alien, one human. A kiss that was just not the expression of love, but a connection that spanned the stars. Beyond time and space, a promise that they were now forever together. Forever together, Kaylin and Emma. The cornfield below disappeared in the distance, just a distant memory, as the vast, endless expanse of the universe unfolded before them, and Emma never returned to Earth again. The end. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what you think about this one. Catch you guys later. Bye.